Welcome to Battle Arts Academy. We're here in the very final stages of construction. We're almost done, so we want to give you a sneak peek. Everything's in place. We're missing a few pieces of equipment still some mops and brooms out, but we want to give you an inside sneak peek. We're going to be opening up within the next few days.
If you saw this place a few months ago, you wouldn't believe it. Complete construction zone. I mean, cement, lifts, tractors, dirt floors, drywall everywhere. The fact that it's come this far is amazing. But that little last 5% is what's really going to make it out of this world.
Right here, we're in the front reception. We finally got our quartz countertops in. These are all custom cut. We have our smoothie bars going to be behind there. We have our 110-inch media wall. We're running our promos there, running some ads and stuff like that, upcoming events, and let's go into the gym.
Sure. The look we went for is called industrial chic, where you want to use a lot of glass and metal and concrete and really make it really classy, very clean, but of course use some of the primitive construction materials like metal and concrete and stuff like that. So I think we did a good job. Got some natural stones, some stainless steel, some concrete, some polished nickel, natural stone back there. It really gives that earthy tone.
We really want to make it comfortable too. So as I said, we have our 110-inch media wall there. We have the news running on this plasma here. We have lots of TVs and lots of sites for you guys to see. Again, we're going to have refreshments of the smoothie bar. We'll also have, after your workouts, we'll have your post-workout meals, post-workout drinks, everything properly balanced and to put you in a top shape.
The minute you walk in the gym, we want you to be blown away. We want it to be a place where you love to come from the moment you walk in till the moment you leave. So we really put some emphasis and some thought into the lobby because that's the first experience you have when you walk in the door. And on a daily basis when you're training, it's somewhere you're going to want to walk in, look around and say, man, I love this place. So the front lobby was definitely not an afterthought. We put a lot of thought into creating a feeling and an environment that's going to want you to come back, because the more you come back, the better results you get. A couple of the real high-end gyms we visited, we liked the facilities, the training center, the layout could have been a little better, but it was sufficient. But we were very disappointed in the locker rooms. The wrong materials, the wrong airflow, the wrong setup, and all of a sudden you have guys, 30, 40 guys just finished practice. You shouldn't be falling over each other. There shouldn't be stinky carpets, and there shouldn't be a place you want to hurry up and get out of. There's no reason for you to want to get out of anywhere in Battle Arts Academy. So again, we took the time and made sure that from the beginning to the end, it's somewhere you want to be.
All our materials that we chose are the most anti-porous materials you can get in the industry. It's great for an environment like this where,
Battle Arts Academy is somewhat of a hybrid training center. It's part dojo, it's part gym. Now, when I grew up, we went to the dojo, we had benches and we had hooks. So you can come in, you have the option to throw your bag down, throw your jacket up, change your shoes and get out there and get started. Or, you can come here if you want to lock up your valuables. We got a lot of lockers and things like that. When you're done your training and you're getting ready, we got, the news playing or something like that. So you always get, maybe it's a hockey game on or something, but you'll always have some information coming in while you're getting ready. Of course, floors, polished concrete, absolutely stunning. We have a no-slip finish on it, so easy to keep clean and very, very safe.
Again, I've mentioned many times, we cater to everything from professional athletes to housewives to the kids, and especially the corporate executives. So we want to make sure you have that feel. We don't want a dirty shower in here. We have the finest finishings. You come look at our shower stalls. You'll see that we spared no expense.
Things where we went a little above and beyond, but I believe it captures our personalities as gym owners. We got the orange quartz countertop. It's very trendy, very, very non-porous, so it's very clean as well. But with the fixtures and finishings and the way it matches the wall, I don't know, it kind of looks like a nightclub to me, but I think it's really cool. Here we are in our striking area. As you can see, there's still a little stuff that has to be put in the correct place. This is the final week coming up, so we're gonna lay this floor and get it just right for everybody before they come and train. Here we have 11 full-size Muay Thai bags, compliments of Treadmill Factory and Fight Monkey. These bags are awesome. This is their top end bag. We're gonna put it to the test with all our training sessions and see how they last. They look awesome. And typical battle arts style, we hung these bags with way more strength than needed. These chains and those bands could hold like, the bands are like 10,000 pounds, those chains are 4,000 pounds, the bag's 125 pounds. So this thing's super solid, nothing's going anywhere, very, very safe. As well on this side, our bag mounts are actually welded to the beam and they can hold again like 4,000 pounds. So our striking area is really, really, really safe. It's gonna last forever and it looks awesome. We can totally have a class of 20, 30, 40 people in here taking, going back and forth with some focus hand mitts, partners on the bags, keeping time for other people. You can hold a big, big class in here.
Over here we have our Octagon. We have not assembled it fully yet. The floors are not in, but you get to see this is a full-size regulation cage, UFC style, exactly what you would see on TV. And this is a great area for people to get used to the feeling, the environment being caged in, working off the fence as well. It's a special technique versus just using our Olympic mats, which is great for general training, but there's a technique to be used against the cages.
Yeah, some of the smaller gyms throughout the world, they may have some mats and they may have some bags and the guys can train, all they want. But all of a sudden you see a guy get put up against the cage and all of a sudden he's just, a deer in the headlights, he's lost. So any of our fighters that are gonna be taking part in fights inside the Octagon, we want to make sure they have experience either grappling with their back against the cage or pitting someone against the cage, offense and defense, and both with the ground, putting guys up against the cage on the ground and being able to get out from being pinned up against the cage. That little bit of experience is a big, big, big determining factor if you're going to win or lose. Okay, some people call this, I call this is the heart and soul of Battle Arts Academy. This is a Olympic-sized wrestling mat, over 40 by 40 feet in size. Of course, we have a padded wall in the back, padded poles, padded everywhere, so that you can actually maximize the space of the mat and you don't have to move in so that you have to worry about the boundaries. This is where our freestyle wrestling takes place, our submission wrestling, jiu-jitsu, sambo, judo, all that stuff is spun together and we really make the pure essential battle arts grappling classes here. You can also use this mat, of course, for fitness and for striking and stuff like that. It's definitely multi-purpose, but we love the way it looks with the black and the red. These are the best mats actually you can buy. Dollarmore 2-inch thin competition mats with the Velcro adhesive so you don't have to change the tape all the time. Very easy to mop and keep clean. Take a second, soak it in. This is it, the heart and soul of Battle Arts Academy. In the corner, that black flag up there, that's actually that's the original logo and flag from Battle Arts in Japan. So we put it there so it watches over us training and hopefully we make it proud. Moving right along down the dojo, we have ourselves a wrestling ring. Not just a wrestling ring, it's also a boxing ring. So this is definitely a dual purpose ring. We have an attachment that'll go in the middle, make this thing solid and so it has no give like the professional wrestling ring has, and now it's a boxing ring. This here is where obviously our professional wrestling students train, but also it's where our professional wrestling students get to perform. As a part of their education here, they have to perform once a month in a live show. As you can see, there's bleachers in the background. Those bleachers hold about 196 people. And as a part of your professional wrestling education, you have to learn to listen to the people and connect with the audience and get that flow going back and forth to really, really entertain them. Again, you put our insert in here. Now this is a full-size boxing ring, and whether it's personal training or guys that want to do kickboxing and that kind of stuff, they can get in here and get the feel for being in a ring. Super high quality. We got the deluxe ring. Of course, we had to get the deluxe ring.
Moving right along, here we have my favorite part. It's the strength and conditioning. I've been training some of the best top athletes in the world, including Olympians, training alongside them and training them. And I put together a wish list. Everything on my wish list is essentially right here. We still have a few pieces left to come, but here we have it. This is my favorite piece. This is a custom built 24-foot rig by 6 feet wide. And here's the heart of it. These monkey bars. It starts at 8 feet, it goes up 12 feet, and comes back down and goes across at 8 feet again for 24 feet worth of high intensity functional training. It's an incredible workout. Can't wait to have you guys all here to try it out. We have the top of the line bumper plates. We have 8 Olympic stations. We have a full rack, the best dumbbells that you can get. Again, we purchased all this from the treadmill factory because of research and development. They've developed all these themselves, and they are actually the highest quality you can get. You know what this is, it was on my wish list. I love this. So these chains are 45 pounds. So when you're at the top of a rep, those are full weight. At the bottom, it's partial weight. So that way you can't use acceleration to explode through your rep. So here we have 55 plus 45. So the top, this will be 245 pounds. 245 or 255? Anthony Carelli's favorite piece.
Yes, I was once told by a man named John Cena that your performance conditioning center is not complete and is not valid unless you have a glute ham machine. This machine will humble the strongest and biggest of men. Essentially, when laying in it, you're lifting your entire upper body weight with your hamstrings. I'll demonstrate one. It's supposed to be.
We also have, because we have so much functional stuff. We have the rope. We'll have 4 ropes. We'll have 8 sets of rings, so 16 rings. Right here, we have a chalking station. Make sure you have maximize your grip, take out the moisture. We have the monkey bar, so a lot of climbing apparatus. And we want to provide. We've seen the Olympic training centers all over the world, and obviously this is a staple when it comes to that. Here we have 2 more full-size cages. These are awesome, very adjustable, very modular with the racking systems, very easy to use, very strong. It's amazing. So we train a whole hockey team here. We do a lot of team sport-specific training. So we do hockey teams, baseball teams, soccer teams, football teams, anything that needs explosive performance, we do it all right here. Over here, again, we have more turf. We have about 2,500 square feet of turf in this facility. And as you can see, it's a beautiful finish. It looks beautiful, but the function is what we're more concerned with. There are so many metabolic circuits that we're going to run here, boot camps, women's only classes, kids classes, pro fighter classes, you name it. It all happens right here. And, it's great to have the technique over there, develop the technique, but you need the conditioning, you need the power endurance. That's what we're building right here. And again, I have, with all my experience, since again 1977 of training with high-end elite athletes, I've developed a system that we're going to be using only at Battle Arts, which caters to your mind and your body, not just your body. So this will apply in your everyday activities, whether it's at work, whether you're looking for that promotion. It's going to help you mentally focus and drive to achieve your goals inside and outside the gym.
The more you use your muscles, the stronger they get. The more you use your will to push through barriers, the stronger your will to push through barriers becomes. And that's what Steve means. When you think you can't, and through encouragement and motivation, you realize you can, that's something you can train as well. And then all of a sudden you realize that you're passing barriers and breaking barriers at a greater rate, and you realize that nothing can stop you. And that's what we want to create here. A bunch of people that nothing can stop. This was supposed to be a 45-pound hammer, but sometimes things are lost in translation. So this has become a 45-kilo hammer. Big difference. So it was sitting at a treadmill factory, and basically it was a paperweight. Nobody wanted to use it because it's just way too heavy. And we're like, what? Send that over, we'll find something to do with it. So we have probably the world's heaviest sledgehammer you can find.
But we're not letting this go to waste. We have a special promotion for any person that is able to, Anthony will demonstrate, able to pull off this feat will get a free membership.
For life. For
lifetime.
life.
Free lifetime membership here at Battle Arts.
You have to, I don't want to do it because then it takes away from the
That's right.
person that finally does it.
That's true.
But you have to hold it with one hand, kiss it, and put it back in the upright position, and you have a membership for life.
And you know what? We'll throw in training too. We'll throw in one-on-one training.
Yep, maybe a car. Can't confirm that right now, but maybe a car.
You'll be in the reality series. But be in the reality series for sure.
And free dental work. It's impossible. It's an impossible feat. That's what we're getting at.